It was just another routine mission. Scouting for Geth activity after their puny attempt of an attack on the Citadel. Since ending the Reaper invasion, everything was looking clean and clear and under control. Life on the Normandy was looking pretty stale and boring. Look at Presley. He was having the worst time of his life. Until we were attacked by an evil asteroid with laser beams. It shot right through my ship. Presley died almost immediately, as well as most of the Normandy crew. Shepard managed to get Joker out of there alive before the Normandy got destroyed. And Commander Shepard was ultimately lost in the cold, dark depths of space. Fast forward to 2 years later. Commander Shepard's corpse is being reanimated by this pretty lady over here and Baldy McBaldman over here. I only call him that because that's his only defining feature. And they both work for a secret benefactor. Shh, no one knows who they are. And that's just the beginning of this game. That's how this game kicks off. Ladies and lords, thanks for joining. This is my first attempt at anything even slightly scripted. So, I hope you enjoy. This may double as like a recap/review of the game, because I feel like I may have a bit of an unpopular opinion on this game. Now, to continue with our story. After Commander Shepard wakes up, she meets her first pal, Jacob Taylor. He's got the personality of a wet blanket and some deep-rooted daddy issues. But he's a pretty okay guy. He actually is the one who spills the beans that this is a Cerberus base. And you guys remember Cerberus. Remember Cerberus from the first game? They did this. They were trying to make a superhuman of some sort and killed my guy, Kohaku. Which, like, if they didn't want Commander Shepard to know, they weren't doing a good job, because this logo is everywhere, and I can't imagine Commander Shepard doesn't know the Cerberus logo at this point. But whatever, I guess we're not supposed to pay attention to that. Jacob and Lynn meet up with the bald guy again, and he comes along for about 2 seconds until Miranda, aka Pretty Lady from the beginning, shoots him in the face, and she's like, he's a traitor. And she becomes your second pal. Shepard gets all, take me to your leader. And of course, they cooperate. You know, who's gonna say no to Commander Shepard? And we meet this guy. This is the extremely elusive secret man. He's the leader of Cerberus, who never leaves this room and has glowy eyes, kind of insinuating that he's done a lot of, genetic work on himself. But he says he brought Commander Shepard back because human lives are at stake, and he thinks it's the Reaper's fault. Humanity, because Cerberus is all about the humanity, man. They hate anything that's not human. So who am I to say no? I'm the hero, you know? So put me in, coach. First stop is a human settlement that's been ransacked, but the only thing taken were the humans. The Reapers have been busy. So we go through this whole encampment, fight some robots, pew pew pew, and then we meet up with some Quarians out here thugging, playing craps out here. And you know who else is Quarian? Yeah, that's right. It's our girl Tali Zora Vas Nima. And I call her by her government name because we're tight like that. She's not joining the squad yet, don't worry about her. She's got her own shit to deal with, and we'll get to that later. This is Vitor, and he saw the whole thing. He saw collectors who no one has seen in, yeah, that's a collector right there. No one's seen a collector in like a bajillion years. I don't know. I'm not a logistics guy, alright? I haven't been tracking them, but that's what we were told. They haven't been seen in a fucking while. You know who else hasn't been seen in a while? The Reapers. Coincidence? I think not. Anyway, he sees them escorting these floating caskets with humans inside. After we report back to the extremely elusive man, he says that it's time to assemble a team so badass that the entire universe will quake in their boots. They'll be stunned into submission just from the thought of us coming and playing in a town near them. You know what I mean? Starting with Joker. Joker's back. Look at him. He's cool. And he's walking. I guess Cerberus felt so good about bringing Shep back to life that they fixed Joker's legs as a victory lap. I don't know. But he's gonna helm the new and improved Normandy SR2. Good for him, man. Good for him. Anyway, we start to assemble this team, and this is kind of where the game falls flat for me. Not because I don't like the characters, just because most of the game is made of missions just to recruit people for your squad. It's kind of what the whole game is, to be completely honest. But also, all of the characters are really cool and have really amazing backstories. Like, look, this is Zaid Masani, former Blue Suns leader and now badass bounty hunter mercenary guy, and he's got he's got a vendetta against his old Blue Suns partner, Vito. I think his name is Vito, but he has to deal with that and either leave it behind him or take his revenge. We also have Morden Solus, the Mad Doctor, scientist Solarian. He has to deal with an old pupil of his who is trying to fix the genophage or kill more Krogan. He's doing all kinds of corrupt shit with Krogan. It's weird and not on Morden's watch. This guy's the greatest. He's actually really cool. I fucking love Morden, man. Also, we have Kasumi Goto, who's a master cyber sleuth, and a techno wizard, basically. She has to choose whether or not to let go of her dead boyfriend, who is a cyber ghost now, right? Or keep him forever for who knows, in a little gray box or something like that. Whatever. Now we got Jack, who has like the coolest introduction ever. She's a pissed off, gang affiliated, angsty, genetically modified biotic space witch, and she's bald. And she's edgy. But she's fucking cool, man. She's mad all the time, and she has to like deal with her past. Basically, there's just a whole fucking thing with all of your squad mates having to deal with their past. We also get Garrus, who has turned into like a Batman who kills kind of situation. He's just surrounded himself with crime in this place called Omega, who's run by this chick who's actually really, really cool, and I wish she was part of your squad, but she's not. This is Arya. She's just an old ass Asari who's super badass, and she just really doesn't care anymore. She's all about the crime. Look at her. She's all about the crime. She literally fits the vibe of the game. She's just pissed off, and she like, fuck you. She's just middle finger to the entire universe is how she lives. Anyway, we get Garrus, and like, Garrus is back. He's cool. And I guess like if Commander Shepard was not in his life, this is what he would turn into. This is what he wanted in the first game. It makes all the sense in the world. Whoever worked on the characters' stories in this game, like, kudos to you. You fucking killed it. Then we have Grunt, who's just a super angry adolescent Krogan who was born in a test tube, kind of like the Krogan in the first game, but this one is like a perfected, like, pure genophage free Krogan, I guess. And he has this whole like coming of age story. He becomes a man, I guess. I don't know, but he's kind of cool. Like, everyone in this game is at least a little bit angry. So then we get our first mission as a squad to go investigate a human settlement that is like, the body nappers have just struck. Morden fashioned us these barriers that keep us from getting stasized, I don't know, getting frozen by these buggos that apparently the collectors have, that they're using to stun the humans in order to kidnap them. So yeah, we have those. So we go in here and we find out that there are still some living and they didn't finish the job yet. So we go in and guess who we run into? None other than I will leave my dog to fight a bear any day. Miss Ashley Williams, just the worst. I still remember that. That's super. I would never leave my dog to fight a bear alone. I would fight the bear with my dog, man. You don't deserve to have a dog if you would leave your dog to fight a bear alone, you crazy ass. What's wrong with you? But anyway, she's very disappointed that we're working with Cerberus, which, I mean, cool, whatever. Fuck you, Ashley. I don't need your approval. We get to the end and we fight off the collectors. Yay! That's the end of that mission. This is the crazy thing about this game. The actual story missions are so boring. Like, there's like 4 of them. There are like 4 of them. And there are like 80 missions in the game. It's nutty. But we get back and guess what? It's time to get more squad mates. So we've got Samara, who is like, she's like one of the coolest characters in the game, dude. She's literally an Asari samurai. She's what's called an Asari Justicar, and all they do is bring justice to the universe, I guess. I don't know. And to the Asari race. So she's actually hunting down her daughter, and only Justicars can give birth to like these hellspawn, I guess, called the Ardot Yakshi, and her daughter is one, and she's just like an Asari succubus, I guess, and she's going around sucking the life energy out of unsuspecting people, and we gotta stop her. So her end is like, you can either choose to kill her or kill her daughter. There can only be one. Also, we have Thane Krios, who is like he's an assassin, and he's actually more of just like a weapon, and that's his whole thing. He's like, I was born and bred to be a weapon, and that's all I know. You can't teach me anything else. And he's dying. He's a dying weapon, basically. And he's now trying to make right what he's done wrong. And it's just, dude, what? What? Next up, we've got good old Tali Zoravas Nima, my homie, the home girl. She has basically, since meeting Commander Shepard, gone back to the flotilla and become her own Commander Shepard. She's got her own problems. She's got her own story arc that we don't get to see, which is unfortunate. But, you know, she even comes complete with a council that she has to answer to that doesn't give a shit about what she has to say. So she basically becomes Tali Zoravas Normandy in this game, and it's actually a quite touching moment. And I think that's all of the characters. So then after we get those two, we get another mission to go on this ship, and we're taking the fight to the collectors in this one. So we go there, and we find out that the collectors, oh no, the collectors are actually the Protheans, and the Reapers have indoctrinated them. So the Protheans are actually from the first game, and if you don't know who the Protheans are, why are you even watching this? I'll give you a little, like, I guess, a crash course on the Protheans. Commander Shepard touched this thing. It was made by the Protheans like a bajillion years ago, but they've been missing forever. The thing she touched basically told her that the Protheans were defeated by these things called the Reapers, and the Reapers are coming back to destroy us all. And you find out now that the Protheans weren't defeated, they were just indoctrinated, and I guess that's why no one's seen collectors since forever ago. But yeah, we find that out, and we also see that they're collecting all of these humans in this big ass ship. And also, this is the exact same ship that destroyed my ship in the beginning of the game. Oh my god. What? It's not actually that surprising. It's just like, alright, whatever, cool. So we have to escape this place, because I guess it was a trap or something. I don't know. So we get out, and then, yeah, we get another mission to go into another ship, but this one is a derelict Reaper. And we go in and find out everybody who was on this base trying to excavate this Reaper remain, I guess, started losing their minds and sharing the same thoughts and shit. And it was really weird, but I guess that's how the Reapers work. They kind of work the way they did the Geth work, right? Because I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyway, we come in here and we find another squad mate. His name is Legion, and he is a Geth. And I guess that was kind of foreshadowing, showing the humans acting like Geth and sharing memories, and that's how the Geth work. Because he is our insight to how the Geth work, and he teaches us that later on. Yeah, fun. He's kind of a throwaway character, in my opinion. Like, he doesn't really matter all that much. He's really cool. I feel like he should have been in the first game, but he's like obsessed with Commander Shepard for some reason. He's the last member of the team, so we've got a full squad, and now it's time to take the fight to the Reapers, and we do that. This is the part of the game called the Suicide Missione, and we go into the Omega 4 relay where no one's ever gone in and come back out, but we don't care. We're a bunch of badasses. We're gonna do it. Basically, it's the coolest situation in any game where like everybody can die, depending on how you handle it. So you have to assign everyone to these jobs that suit them, and if you do it wrong, people can die. Easy as that. And I guess if you don't do their character missions, they can also die. But I don't really know what led to this, so this really hurt my heart when it happened. But we went in there, everything was going well, and then we do the final battle, and we find out that, oh my god, they're making a huge human with all of these. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, while we were in the derelict Reaper, it was actually a trap. The collectors went onto my ship and stole my crew and took them to another ship, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so we were saving our squad mates while we were trying to destroy the ship at the same time. So we do that, and we find out that they're taking humans to make a huge human Reaper. I don't know if they have a huge human or a huge Prothean Reaper somewhere. I don't know. But they were making a huge human one. But anyway, you destroy that, and at the end of the game, I found out that Morden Solis has died, which is kind of crazy because I've never actually had Morden die before. I didn't know it was possible, but he died, and I'll pour one out for him before we get to the next game. And that's how Mass Effect 3 ends. Beautiful day. So I guess now I'll do my review part of this video. I love this game, actually. This is my favorite in the series, not because of the story at all. Like, I feel like this could have been its own game. It didn't really have to do with Commander Shepard at all. Like, I feel like it would be better served if Commander Shepard died in the beginning, or was presumed dead in the beginning, and then you play with a different character. Maybe, like, literally any of the characters in this game could have been a cool character to helm this game. But story is horrible to me. It doesn't really serve the actual overarching story very much, but the stories of each individual character, they're amazing. They're so good. Like, I'm so invested in each one of them that's what I remember the most about this game. I barely remember the actual story missions, but I remember every character's first and last name. And that just goes to show, to me, where the the focus in this game was actually put. It was into the characters, and they really, really like wanted to drive in that like that mood, that like aggression, you know, and that was there. It was felt, and I love it. That the every character having that level of just like fuck everybody, you know. It's a great feeling. I still love the game. This is the one I've played the most out of all of them. So I'm super excited to get into the third one because I've never played it, having Morden dead. So that should be interesting. Also, Rex is the leader of the Erdnot clan now. Yeah, he's there, and or I guess just the leader of Tuchanka. I don't know, one of the two, but he's like the big cheese. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for joining. Seriously, I definitely went off script a bit here, but I mean that's like me. I would do that. Thanks for joining. I really hope you enjoyed, and the Mass Effect 3 playthrough should be starting pretty soon, either this week or next week, but I hope I see you guys there. And yeah, you know where to find me. I'll be here doing this. Okay, bye.